Okay, so I was saying, now you know your ascendant sign. What's next? Okay, now your birth chart, right, shows you your source of wealth. Now, everyone has different birth charts, right? You are born at a certain time, at a certain place, on a certain month, year, whatever. Everybody's birth chart is different, but your birth chart shows you your source of wealth, among other things. Okay, so in actual fact, when you know your birth chart, you will know how to actually earn money. It's only a matter of whether has that someone come to you and tell you where is your source of wealth, right? The most important graha, still remember graha, this planet, for wealth is Venus. And in Sanskrit, we call Venus Shukra. Shukra is the Sanskrit name of Venus. Okay, so Venus is the most important planet for wealth. And some of you all may also know that Venus represents love, uh, wealth, all the desires, right? Now, Venus in Vedic astrology is also the significator of marriage and all sorts of relationship. It need not just be romance. Okay, it need not just be marriage, like business relationship, your relationship with other people is all represented by Venus. So Venus, Shukra, is so important. Without Venus, right? Imagine you become a robot. Okay, you have no relationship with people, right? No man is an island, right? So
Yep.
if your Venus is in a very difficult position in your birth chart, is damaged, you will find that you suffer a lot of relationship problems, not just romance. Okay. Now, before I go into the birth chart, talk about Venus, let's understand a bit about the mythology of Venus, the mythology of Shukra. Okay. Now, as I mentioned, Shukra represents all the desires, the marriage, wealth, right? Now, the most misunderstood part of Venus is actually that of devotion. Venus talks about devotion. Some people say Venus is about lust, sex, whatever. Actually, it's not. Moon is the one, not Venus. Venus is about devotion. So, in order for you to strengthen your Venus, you must have devotion. Okay, that's always the first misunderstanding of Venus. Venus is not just about enjoyment. Yes, it represents enjoyment, but not just enjoyment. Most importantly, devotion. Now, okay, this part about Venus, this thing called Sanjivani. In all the nine grahas, all the nine planets, only Venus knows this Sanjivani. It is a mantra and it has the power to revive the dead.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, this is a mythology, right? Let's not take it so seriously and realistically. Okay, think of
In
it
Cantonese, we
metaphorically.
call it 起死回生啊。
Take it metaphorically. It means that Venus has the power to revive something that is failed, that has failed, that was a failure. Okay, so the mythology was that Shukra, uh, he sought penance from Lord Shiva. Okay, why? Because Venus or Shukra was a guru for the Asuras. If you heard of Asuras and Devas, right? The so-called Asuras are the bad side, and then the Devas are the good side. Okay, this has to do with the mythology of Hinduism. But anyways, Shukra or Venus, he was the guru for the Asuras, and Asuras were losing the war against Devas. So Shukra actually sought penance, meaning to seek help from Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva actually granted him this boon to know this mantra, to learn this mantra called the Sanjivani, where whenever an Asura dies, okay, he can revive the Asura. And so in order to turn the tide around. Now you may want to ask me why Lord Shiva granted such a power to Venus. Okay, that it seems like Asuras are bad. Actually, not true. Not all asuras are bad. It's just a different kind of energy. Okay, and to Lord Shiva, everything is equal.
It's all about balance.
It's about balance. Okay, so only Venus got to know this Sanjivani, and it has the power to revive the dead, and it actually turned around the table. Turn around the table. No, so what it means to us, right, as laymen, right? Venus, wherever it sits in your birth chart, it shows you the source of wealth. It also shows you how you can actually come back, make a comeback. For example, you have your business is failed, okay, or you lost a job. Venus will tell you where you can seek help. Okay, cool,
Interesting.
Venus, interesting,